what's your all-time scariest movie that you guys have ever seen? I know that's a tough one because it's hard to.
The Exorcist is very fucking scary because it spends a lot of time building up that dread and establishing the characters. And when you finally get to the show, when that girl is raspily stabbing herself in the vagina with a crucifix, screaming, "Let Jesus fuck you! Let Jesus fuck you!" And the priest is like, "What the shit?" Like, that's scary to me. That movie is quite scary. The Conjuring, honestly, is one of the scariest movies. And the Ascent, the Descent.
The Descent, yeah.
The Descent, I find, especially when I watched it in like 2006, I want to say, when it came out in theaters. At that point in my life, I came out and I was like, that's the scariest movie I've ever seen. That's it right there, like bar none. Now, of course, I have my.
Not had that impact on me. I'm sorry, that was a break. My scariest movie, because it caught me at the right time in my life, original Poltergeist. That movie, oh really? Maybe you were older when you saw it? I don't know.
Rated PG?
I don't think so.
How much you would bet?
$5.
Done.
All right, PayPal bet.
You just lost.
That movie was rated PG.
I don't even have to check.
Yeah.
Check.
You were so confident, but every so often I'm right on these, but not this time. That movie freaked me out, and I don't know. There were TVs in my house. Static was a thing that would happen on TVs back in the day. That freaked me out. All sorts of dark, closed doors or rooms you didn't use all the time, like, your parents' closet or something, became suspect, and it just, I don't know. It was the right kind of scary for where I was.
Have you seen the Paranormal Activity movies?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I saw the first one in theaters.
They're pretty good, but
they are excellent. So the first one, they made it, and then who's the director? Maybe Spielberg. So they made this movie for like a super low budget. Let's call it $250,000, $500,000, something like that. Maybe $1 million, but whatever. And I want to say Spielberg saw it, and he was like, "You got the framework for an incredible movie here. Here's an extra $1 million. We're gonna beef this up and we're gonna make this a blockbuster," and that's what happened, if I remember correctly. And it made a ton of money, like 150 million on $1.25 million budget, something like that. That's a very scary movie. The first one especially. There's a part where they keep hearing something up in the attic, and the husband goes up that attic ladder to check it out, and there's no music. In fact, it's silence. Like, you can almost hear white noise. It's so quiet. And he's like looking up there, and the camera pans really slowly. So you want to be like, like left, right, check the whole attic in a fraction of a second, like we probably would, but he's just slowly looking. So at any moment you expect something to grab him, and then he's like, what's this here? And it's a picture of the little girl of his wife, his girlfriend or whatever, when she was a little girl at her old house, and it's burnt. And the thing was that her old house was burnt down. So and he's like, how could this even be here? And then 6 seconds later, the invisible monster grabs her and starts dragging her screaming down the hallway. That one really scared me pretty badly. And of course, my own personal predilections to aliens mean that Fire in the Sky and The Fourth Kind absolutely horrify me. Not in that order, though. The Fourth Kind is scarier than Fire in the Sky. If you want a really, truly terrifying movie, The Fourth Kind fucked me up. I had to watch it.
I haven't even heard of that one.
So, you ever see that movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Long time ago.
That's when you make contact with an alien. When you visually see one over there. There he is. The Fourth Kind is when they take you. It's got Mila Jovovich in it. And I want to say she's a therapist or a psychologist or something like that. And she's treating all of these various town folk who have this same nightmare about the owl.
Is she super hot?
Mila Jovovich is the chick from Resident Evil. She's very attractive, I think. She's got sort of a haircut down to here. Very skinny, very flat-chested, but very pretty. That's a real scary movie. Let me do this next ad roll.
Oh, real quick. Your PayPal's paid.
Oh, you have to do that.
I pay.
That was fast.
All right. This is ExpressVPN. This is a new sponsor. Facebook has been in the news a lot lately, getting thrashed for letting third parties get a hold of your user data. But do you really think they're the only ones doing it? Internet providers like Verizon and Time Warner can record a list of every website you visit, and they can legally give it to anyone. The internet has become the wild, wild west, and it's time to stop trusting big corporations with your data and start protecting it with ExpressVPN. With ExpressVPN, you can privately and securely surf the internet without being tracked by anyone. To regain internet privacy for myself and my entire family, I started using ExpressVPN. Set up on all my devices, only took a few minutes, and the ExpressVPN app runs seamlessly in the background of my desktop, laptop, smartphone, or tablet, and it protects me while I'm browsing, streaming, downloading files, and emailing. The difference is that now that my network is encrypted and IP address masked, keeping my activity and identity completely private. Using ExpressVPN, I can safely surf public Wi-Fi spots in Starbucks, hotels, or airports without having to worry about being snooped in on or having my personal data stolen. For less than $7 a month, you too can get the same ExpressVPN protection that I have. And every ExpressVPN plan is covered by a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. After you've experienced the freedom, privacy, and safety that ExpressVPN gives, you're never going to want to use the internet again without it. To take back your internet privacy today and find out how you can get 3 months free, go to expressvpn.com/PKA. That's EXPRESSVPN.com/PKA for 3 months free. Don't put this off, guys. Protect your internet and your data with ExpressVPN today.
Check them out. You got to get a VPN nowadays for your privacy, for your I don't even want to say all the great reasons there's a VPN, but stop people from tracking you.
For your media content, I would imagine is what you were going to allude to.
Yeah.
Your media content.
Yeah. Look, there are worse things than downloading a few shows. You don't want to leave that out in the air, Woody. People might get the idea that you're getting some photographs.
I wasn't sure.
And if Mr. Medicare hears you be all like allude towards some protections you need from your activity on the internet, he'll start making a documentary on you.
You know where that came from? The sometimes there's do not says, and I was like, I don't know what they are on this. You know, for all I know, they're like, don't mention the fact that we can protect you from your ISP for, you know.
Yeah, you don't want the documentary man coming after you. Yeah,
yeah no.
I didn't think documentarian.
Yes.